Hey everybody, today we've got round number 6 of the 2024 general election presidential spinner battle. In the last round, we had Jill Stein coming out on top, so she's got her first loss removed and she's back to even. But we do have Cornell West and Randall Terry with their first loss. 2 losses and you're out. First place will take away a loss, and that's it. Let's hope for a great battle. Let's see what happens. We're going to get started as always in Alaska. Let's hope for a great round. Here's spin number 1. 3 electoral votes coming to number 4. It's going to be Cornell West. Next, Hawaii. Another 4 votes. We've got number 1. That's going to go to Donald Trump. Next, it's going to be in the Pacific Northwest, Washington State. 12 electoral votes coming to number 5. Jill Stein, Green Party candidate. Next, it's Oregon. 8 more electoral votes. Here comes the spin. It's going to be another 4. Cornell West, the first one with multiple states. That takes us into the golden state of California. It's going to be a massive boost for one of these 6. Let's do the spin. Let's find out who it is, and that is number 2, Libertarian candidate Chase Oliver. So Oliver feeling good. Let's go to Nevada. We've got another 6 here. Anybody want them? It's going to be Cornell West, number 4. How about Idaho? 4 more votes here in the Gem State. Another one for Cornell West. Next, Utah, 6 more votes. The Beehive State is also coming to number 4, Cornell West, with 3 in a row and 5 states total. He's really trying to get it first to get that X removed. Let's go to Arizona, 11 more. And the Grand Canyon State is coming to number 3. That's going to be Robert F. Kennedy Jr. with his first state. So everybody in so far except for Randall Terry. Let's go up north to Montana. Big Sky Country has 4 votes. And that's coming back to Cornell West. West staying really hot here early on. The next state is Wyoming. Only 3 electoral votes, but that could be the game winner. And that is coming to number 6, Randall Terry. So Terry makes his debut on round 6. Next, it's Colorado. 10 votes. Who's getting them? Randall Terry is going to go back to back. Next, New Mexico, 5 votes. And the spinner says number 4, Cornell West. West with a ton of states, but he still trails Chase Oliver after California. Let's go to North Dakota. 3 electoral votes. That is number 5. That's going to go to Jill Stein. South Dakota is the next spin. We've got number 6. Randall Terry, Constitution Party candidate, snags South Dakota. So far right now, Donald Trump is on the bottom with 4 electoral votes. Let's go to Nebraska at large. 2 EVs in the Cornhusker State. And that is coming to Donald Trump, number 1. He's going to get 2 more. He's still on the bottom. Let's go to Nebraska's 1st congressional district. 1 vote. Coming to Kennedy, number 3. And that takes us into Nebraska's 2nd congressional district. And that's going to go to Chase Oliver, number 2. Oliver with only 2 wins so far, but he's clearly in the lead. And finally, we can finish up Nebraska's 3rd congressional district. And that's going to go to Cornell West. Of course, West had to get in on Nebraska. He's been so hot so far. Let's go to Kansas. We've got another 6. Who's going to get them? That's going to be number 1, DT Donald Trump. He is into double digits, and he's now tied with Kennedy for the bottom. Next, it's Oklahoma. Lucky 7. Those are coming to CW. Cornell West, number 4. West was also born in this state. Let's keep going to Texas. 40 votes. Everybody clamoring for their number. Let's get to the spin. Here it is. That's a 1. Donald Trump snagging a huge state here. He's getting 40 more. And as hot as West has been, he's now behind both Trump and Oliver for 2nd place. That's how the spinner goes. You got to get hot at the right time. Let's keep going to Minnesota. 10 electoral votes here. And this state is coming to number 4, right back to Cornell West. So West now squeezes in between Trump and Oliver for 2nd place. Great stuff so far. Let's keep going to the Hawkeye state. That's going to be Iowa. They've got 6. And those are coming to JS. That's going to be Jill Stein. Next, Missouri. The Show Me State is going to show one of these candidates 10 electoral votes. And that is also going to be Jill Stein, number 5. Next, it's Arkansas. 6 EVs. Coming to Chase Oliver, number 2. Now we go down to the Gulf. We've got Louisiana. They've got 8 votes. And those are also coming to number 2, Chase Oliver. That takes us to Wisconsin, the Badger State, 10 electoral votes. And that is close to the line, but Chase Oliver going 3 in a row. Let's see if he can go 4 straight on Illinois. Good chunk of votes here, 19. That's coming to number 1, Donald Trump. The next state is going to be Michigan. They've got 15 electoral votes. Here's the spin. That is number 6. That's going to go to Randall Terry. Let's see what happens on the next state. That's Indiana. Let's give out their 11 electoral votes. Number 4, Cornel West. He cooled off just slightly, but he's right back in it. Next, it's Kentucky. 8 electoral votes in the Bluegrass State. Right on the line for RT, Randall Terry, number 6. Next is Terry's home state of Tennessee. 11 votes. Here's the spin. Number 1, that's coming to Donald Trump. He's getting 11 more, and he's actually in first place now, ahead of Chase Oliver by 3. He was in last place before Kansas, but 10 or 15 spins later, he's already on the top. Your luck can change in a hurry on the spinner. Let's go to the next state, Mississippi. 6 votes. Who wants them? Number 4, Cornel West. Even if he doesn't get in first place, so far this is one of the top showings we've ever seen. Let's go next door to Alabama. We've got 9 votes. And that's coming to number 3, Kennedy. He's on the bottom, but he's getting 9 more. He still trails by 10. Next, it's Florida. We've got 30 votes, Trump's home state. A lot of sunshine here. Let's see what the spinner says. It's coming to number 5, Jill Stein. She's getting 30 more, and she surges. Next, we go to Georgia. Chase Oliver's home state, 16 votes. And that's coming to number 3, Kennedy. He needed those. He was on the bottom, but he still trails by 2 to Randall Terry. South Carolina's next, 9 votes. We've got number 5, Jill Stein. Next, North Carolina, 16 more votes. That is number 2, Chase Oliver. Oliver, back in the lead. Next, we jump up to Ohio, 17 votes. The spinner says number 6, Randall Terry is snagging 17 more. So now Kennedy on the bottom, and he's going to have to win some states. Next door, West Virginia, 4 votes. Number 4, Cornel West. West continues to get favorable results from the spinner. Now we jump up to the northeast corner, Maine at large, 2 electoral votes. Number 1, and that's going to go to Trump. Next, Maine's 1st congressional district, 1 vote. Number 4, right back to Cornel West. He's still blazing through these states. And let's finish up Maine in the 2nd congressional district. That is coming to number 5, Jill Stein. Next door, New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes. And we're going to give those to number 1, Donald Trump. Next, Vermont, 3 electoral votes here. And we've got number 2, that's going to go to Chase Oliver. Next door, New York, 28 votes. Kennedy on the bottom with 37. He's going to have to see a 3 here at some point. Meanwhile, Cornel West is in the running for first place to have his loss removed. Let's do the Empire State. 28 votes, here it is. Look at that, number 3, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He was trailing bad. He puts up 28 more, and now he's right back into this thing. We've got a pretty even distribution of electoral votes here. And now actually Randall Terry is the one on the bottom. He cannot afford to take another loss here or he's going to be eliminated. It's really heating up now. Let's go next door to Massachusetts. Jill Stein's home state. Let's do the spin. Here it is. Number 6, Randall Terry. He was on the bottom, and now Kennedy is back on the bottom. Very fascinating round here. Let's go to Connecticut. We've got Lucky 7. Who's going to get him? Close to the line, but number 1, Donald Trump, is going to be the one claiming the Constitution state. Still, nobody over 100. Next door, it's the Ocean State, Rhode Island. 4 votes. Number 5, Jill Stein, gonna make Rhode Island green. Next, we've got New Jersey, 14 votes. Here comes the spin. Number 2, Chase Oliver. He's the first one into triple digits. Next, it's gonna be Delaware, only 3 electoral votes. The spinner says, number 3, Kennedy. He's gonna claim Delaware, and now he's 1 ahead of Randall Terry. Let's go to Maryland, that's next door, 10 votes. Here's the spin. Number 4, Cornell West, can't forget about him. He's going to get 10 more. Next, it's Washington, D.C., 3 electoral votes. Here it is. Number 5, that's going to go to J.S., Jill Stein. 2 spins left. First is PA, 19 votes. Randall Terry has to win one of these 2 states or he's going to be eliminated. Also, if Cornell West manages to win both, that's going to secure him that victory. So here comes the Keystone State. Who's going to win it? Number 4, Cornell West. Look at that. He's got 19 more. He's over 100. And that means if he snags Virginia, he's going to get that loss removed. He's got a 1 in 6 chance. But on the other end, Randall Terry, he has to get a 6 or he's going to be eliminated. If he does Kennedy, he's going to be taking his first loss. So 4 and 6 are the numbers to watch. One of the most exciting rounds we've had. There's a lot on the line here. Let's get to the final spin. Here it is. That is number 4, Cornell West. He wins the final 2 states, including Virginia. He secures himself a first place win, and he is going to be having that first loss removed. And honestly, I think he deserved it after the performance he put up. It feels like he won almost half the states. One of the great performances we've seen, so congrats to West. He's in first place with 118. He sneaks in ahead of Chase Oliver with 112. Third place is Donald Trump with 95. Fourth is Jill Stein with 78. Fifth place, we've got Kennedy. He survives by the skin of his teeth with 68. On the bottom, with 1 less than Kennedy, is Randall Terry. He's doing the unlikely back-to-back losses, and that means he is going to be eliminated going forward. I'm sure a lot of people have never even heard of him, so maybe it's going to make future rounds a little bit easier. But he wins 6 rounds and he did not even get in last place. He's going to be joining Kamala Harris on the loser's bench. But this was one of the more fascinating rounds we've seen. And we're going to be down to 5 and we're going to be all even. Nobody is going to have a loss going into round 7. So that's it for round 6. Let me know in the comments. How exciting was this round at Cornell West's dominant performance? Are you glad he was able to secure first, or were you hoping he was going to get eliminated? And what about Randall Terry? Was he your guy to go all the way, or are you glad he got the boot? Which of these 5 will eventually win it all? What do you think of this map? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.